You're insignificant.
Maybe. Or no.
Absolutely yes.
Why do you say that?
Because your mode of existence fulfills only the criteria for existing as such.
I don't understand.
Exactly.
Why are you so cryptic?
Because my shoes reflect light of approximately 400 nanometers wavelength.
Is that red?
Touché.
Who do you think you are?
Perhaps for you, merely a partner of conversation. In reality, however, I am merely a concatenation of things that work in concordance to create my consciousness in a certain manner. Quite a miracle, a consciousness, that is. The finest final product of 13.6 billion years of atomic creation and destruction and fusion and fission. A vicious, incessant cycle. A consciousness, seemingly incomprehensible, is a noumenon to speak in Kantian terms, yet still scientifically sound. Philosophically speaking, transcendental and productive, physically it is prone to reductionism merely as a bunch of reactions. Even if...
Cut it! It's meaningless.
Well, you seem to have grasped the meta-meaning of my tirade.
No, I did not. And I do not care.
Well, you could have at least grown transcendentally greater by at least attempting to do so. Well, too bad that all that remain of you is nothing. A rotting cadaver.
Being intelligent does not feed mouths.
It does not have the immediately perceptible effect of putting edible items in your mouth. It's meaningful, well, not in the manner that you speak of, perhaps, but transcendentally. After all, possessing commodities, too, can become meaningless. Well, look at money. It's nothing but ink printed on fiber. It has no inherent value.
You think too much.
Well, it's what distinguishes me from any animal. I have to keep my intellectual vigor.
Not really.
Well, what's your ultimate purpose in life then? Have you ever thought about this?
Yeah, being successful will make me happy.
What do you do as you work towards being successful?
I search for career prospects.
Career, huh? What an everyday word that has become. Way to squander your ascensions as you atrophy away as a slave to capitalism. I'll get you a career prospect that you'll never encounter in one of those business magazines.
Gee, thanks. I really needed that.
You're such a...
But look, I'm the one who's making most of what I've had here.
You do realize the metaphysical significance of that literary work that you're currently holding in your hand is much greater than the immediate benefits its physical presence brings to you, right?
No, it's haunted.
Well, I concur, but the utilitarian mode of thought is dead. No one really subscribes to all religion anymore, except for maybe John Stuart Mill.
Not a philosopher.
Well, ostensibly.
And you're so smart.
Don't tell me you're one of those who hop onto the intelligence's innate bandwagon. To be considered smart by the general public, you don't need an outstanding IQ. In fact, with hard work and dedication, anyone can achieve the skill set that is required to process things at a higher intellectual level.
Oh, I'm not a genius.
How do you know that?
I was bad at math in high school.
Irrelevant, I was bad at filmnet. Subpar performance in any particular field does not deter you from further intellectual pursuit.
Maybe. I'm hungry.
For what?
I could for sure go for a steak.
That was not what I was talking about.
What were you talking about?
I do not necessarily associate hunger with food.
That was the worst poem I ever heard.
It wasn't one.
It sounded poetic.
You always take things too literally. Meanings change in context, as do colors and notes. That is what makes art.
Actually, a tart would be nice now that you mentioned it.
I'm talking about breaking the fifth wall. And all that you want is a tart.
You mean the forge?
No, the fifth.
How can you break the fifth wall?
Like this.
What are you doing? You think you're Woody Allen or something?
You see this? Every time I get into an argument with someone, people accuse me of being just like Woody Allen. It just makes me absolutely so nervous and makes my heartbeat go all the way up.
Enough! I've had enough of this.
You're nothing.